everyone! So today I'm doing my May wrap-up, and I filmed a little bit of a clip on Friday of my wrap-up, but I wanted to insert it because I did like the beginning until I got attacked by bugs. Also, stupid me says I'm doing a TBR when I'm doing a wrap-up, so ignore that, but the rest of the video I actually liked, so I will just continue on from where I left off after the clip, so roll the clip. Hey YouTube! So I am doing my May TBR, and if you're wondering why I'm in these woods, well, I showed up somewhere early, and I thought I would just do it now, because I might as well like, come and explore and do my TBR. So because I'm walking, I don't have those books with me, and some of them are from the library, so yeah, I'm just gonna get right into it. So the first book I finished, so I read-ish 5. First book I finished was Cinder by Marissa Myers, and I listened to the audiobook of that. If you want to hear me talk a little bit about that, you can check out my last video I did about my audiobook experience. So finished that. Sorry, there are like bugs everywhere. This is probably like a really bad idea. My camera's gonna die soon. It's still going. The second book I read was All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven. Now I kind of want to do what Susie Reeds did in one of her TBR videos, where she named something she liked about the book and something that she didn't like about the book. So something I liked about the book was the kind of the way the characters were held in their different perspectives. I thought that was really different, and that kind of makes no sense, but I really liked the character development in the book. And the thing I didn't like about it was, I'm not going to give any spoilers, but the ending. I did not like the ending just because I felt it was almost, oh, I already have a bug bite. Look at that. The ending was a little bit, like, cliche, but in a non-cliche way. Like, maybe it's because I guessed it. Like, halfway into the book, I was like, if this happens, no. Like, I won't be happy. And it kind of happened, sort of. So yeah, so I was kind of unhappy with the ending, and then I read the author's note, and I was like, my heart, like, I cried. It wasn't even the book that made me cry, it was the author's note, and usually I don't read author's notes, so obviously I was looking for something, and I found it in the author's note. So, read author's notes. That's what I have to say. I'm gonna keep going and talk about my next book. It's gonna be a little bit loud. So, the next book I read was Paper Towns by John Green, which I had been meaning to read for a very long time, and I read the first 100 pages in like December, and I didn't. So, yeah, that happened. I thought it was pretty funny. I mean, afterwards I was like, I just caught myself like freaking out over a mosquito on camera. So I read Paper Towns by John Green, and I gave it 5 out of 5 stars because, one, it was hilarious and it reminded me of a couple of my friends. The ending was not what I expected, which I was happy about considering the previous book I read, All the Bright Places. I was happy about the ending. I was just satisfied. It was like good, like, yes, this is okay. So yeah, I'm not going to give a description of the book because the movie is coming out in a couple weeks, and I'm sure everyone, regardless of whether they've read it or not, is going to go see it. But I think you should read the book first anyways, so you should just find out what it's about. The next book I read was The Elite by Kiera Cass, which, if you don't know, is the second book in the Selection series, which is basically like The Hunger Games meets The Bachelor, where the Prince of Ilya has to pick a princess of about 35 girls across the country of the United States at the time, and America's Singer is a girl, and they're all put into casts, like the whole country is put into a series of, like, I think it's 1 through 8 or 1 through 9, and she is a 5, so she's like in the middle, she's okay. So basically it's about the continuation through that, so the second book is like, you know, I don't want to give anything away. But yeah, I give it a 5. Also, like, this whole month I've been reading really good books. I really enjoyed it. Like I said, I do like The Bachelor, so I mean, because it has a similarity, it is kind of fun. It's not exactly like it, so if you don't like that show, don't think like I can't read these books. It's really cute, and I mean, I only get like a little bit angry at the main character, America, because obviously she's very indecisive, but yet when she makes her decision, like, she goes for it and she is awesome. So she's very up and down character, but I feel like everyone can relate because everybody is like that. Like, no one is perfect. So yeah, I really enjoyed that book. I'm reading the 3rd one now, and I'm almost done. So, like, I mean, I could have counted it in this video, but I was like, it's cool. I'll finish it in June. And the last book I read was The Winter's Curse by Marie I always forget her last name. Like, Marie Rutkowski. Don't even know how to pronounce that. So basically it's about this time period, it's historical fiction, where there are the Valorians and the Haranis, or Haranis, and the Haranis are slaves for the Valorians, and the general's daughter, her name is Kestrel, and she buys a slave and his name is Arin, and they have this like friendship, but also it's very awkward because like he is technically her slave, but not like he works in the stables and like he's a blacksmith and stuff. But it's interesting because you're not just in her perspective, Kestrel's, so you kind of like find out some like, oh, Arin is doing something behind Kestrel's back. Once again, I don't want to give anything away, so it's like their relationship grows and it changes, but I feel like because there's a lot of talk about like a war and Kestrel has to decide whether she's going to join the army or get married, it's not just about romance, so don't go into it thinking like if you don't, it's, I don't know. I liked it because it had a good balance between romance and like history, I guess. So yeah, I liked it. I wasn't fully invested. I feel like I had to go back and read pages because sometimes I was confused. But overall, like, I gave it 4 stars. I don't know if I'm going to read the rest of the trilogy. I might pick it up later on. But it's definitely, like, intriguing. It had some good concepts about, like, truth and loyalty and honor and, like, all that fancy royal stuff. But, yeah, I thought it was a good read. And that is it for the month of May. Next month, I definitely want to read more books. I think I set my goal for 7, and that might not be a lot, but like going from reading only like 2 or 3 books a month to 7 is, I think it's a good goal. You know, I feel like I'm gonna get there. I'm almost done the 1. Carrie Cass, like I said before. So I'm gonna get there. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. I had fun making the beginning for you and this part, but I definitely like walking around with my camera. Like I said before, I feel more natural and I feel more like, you know, I'm just talking to a friend. So hopefully you will see me again this week. Bye! I finished it, sorry. There are like so many mosquitoes. I think this is a bad idea. I'm gonna go back.